Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a long time since we've taken on Heroic Baron Geddon, but we have one more class we need to defeat him with, and that is Priest. We get a 1-drop. That feels like half the battle. We have 2 Youthful Brewmasters, 2 Recombobulators, and 2 Wailing Souls. That's hopefully enough to not get slaughtered by his living bombs. Okay, really like that. Complete waste of a turn, especially since we can just heal it straight back up. Next turn we're gonna be able to zombie chow and heal. I guess not. And I should put in powered shields. Yes, we trade. Next turn we may just play a naked Arcanine, never mind. Okay, so Youthful Brewmaster time. Hopefully he doesn't already have a second. Actually, I think I like Spellbreaker here, although utilizing our hero power as much as possible is good for filling out our mana and not using cards kind of too early, because on 5 we can Azure Drake still. I think we are in, although this gives us a stronger board, we also want board presence. Yeah, let's just go with it, we want board presence. So we also have a Spellbreaker, so that's 7 answers, I guess. And we're going to return one of our answers to hand. But, gonna have to waste a Light of the Maru here, I guess. That's a little unfortunate.
Drink with me, friend.
Not the end of the world. It's worth not taking 10 damage to play this guy. If the target is still damaged. Okay. What is it? 7-6. Yeah, when we don't have a big game in Hunter in hand, it becomes a 7-6. This kind of helps us trade, does it? I think this might be good actually. Plus Light of the Maru would be amazing, but yeah, we can do 2, that become down to 4 damage. I think that's the play.
Challenge accepted.
We'll have a 5 and a 2. Ah, crap, there's a bomb on that.
In the light's name.
Okay, so that's 3 living bombs we've already used. You cannot have a 4th, come on. Another 7-6. Oh, man. I'm gonna clear out a bunch of stuff with this and get some healing done. This seems pretty powerful. I think drawing an extra card is worth enduring this. Although, you know what?
Die, mage.
We're gonna be able to kill it with this even.
Die,
That's even better. Card draw is really important for being able to keep filling out our mana curve, obviously. Okay, so we definitely have the advantage. He's down to 3 cards. Flamewaker, does he have a spell to pair it with? We have some card draw to keep our hand kind of full. An awkward turn though, I'll be honest. 5-7. That worked out okay. Okay. 2 and 2, yeah. We don't want to lose these, so yeah, we just throw this away. We do have an answer for his next living bomb, but we need to get out some bigger threats soon.
Bathe in flame.
Sucks a bit. Well, a nice way of killing that? Not really. Ooh, there's a threat. I think being able to do even more card draw is ideal. So 3, 5 is 8, and we don't necessarily have a 2. 3, and we have 7 mana to fill up. Can we? We'd need to waste one of these. I think that's too risky to rely on. This way we can definitely fill out our mana curve. Is it worth Holy Novaing now to keep these alive? Yeah, I think we can, again, utilize our hero power as much as possible.
Feel my pain.
Get out of big threats. Come on! Draw straight into his second AoE when we have the board. What the fuck, man. Okay, so now 8 and 2, right? I think is just the best. We prefer that dying than one of the others, because it still buffs something else. So we can start making inroads into his health, ideally. Okay, now what? 8 mana once we've used our hero power, 7 once we've done that. 4, 6. Yeah, so it's kind of, it looks weird, right? But we're already starting to run out of ability to actually use our hero power or fill our mana crystals. We haven't got enough of our big guys, but Holy Nova plus this will be 5, 6, 8. Then we just need a 2. We don't want to use those guys up. I think we do Holy Nova and Healbot, weird as it looks, just to fill up our mana. But we'd really like to 4, 6. Yeah, we really want to save the others for Living Bomb. Pretty important for not dying, and we can already start putting on a lot of damage. Moltons, we don't have our Shadow of Death, but we will be able to deal with this anyway. 7, 10, 14, 17, we won in a couple turns. I think we're probably gonna just well, we do have 3 of them now, so I think we can quote unquote waste it. Or we don't lose a lot. We have 2 more answers if there's a living bomb, so I'm fine putting one of them out. 23, very close to winning. We draw yet another answer to it. Now I think we will just have to take the 10 damage.
Safety restrictions.
For Reaper. Okay. We'll take 10, but we have a comfortable win. Win on the first attempt with this deck. Max overkill is to do 5 damage, 4 damage, and recombobulate again.
You might feel a little tingle.
Gruel. Ooh, that looks cool.
Feel my pain.
Let's let him hit us again. Just to rub it in a little. DMing a computer always good, and now with a 9/9 Gruel, we can hit his face in. Ooh, Rag.
Time for a change.
Can get Rag on the board. Okay, Baron Geddon taken out with every single pass now, and also a deck of common cards only at some other point. Let's take a look at the deck before we wrap up.
Yes.
So as always, we want several 1-drops to not take 10 damage right off the bat. Priest has an excellent 1-drop in Northshire Cleric. Card draw is also really important because you want to keep filling your hand with options so that you can utilize all your mana once you're at 10 mana. If you don't have any cards, you're not going to be able to do that. Firstly, it gives you options of different combinations of mana to fill out your 10 crystals, but secondly, it also gives you enough cards to actually do it. Zombie Chow, excellent 1-drop. Light of the Naru, you saw us having to burn it just to fill out our mana curve. In theory, it's well, we got to kill a Flame Imp with it and summon a Light Warden, which ended up killing a 7/6 Fire Guard Destroyer. So that, very valuable. 1 Shadow Word Pain, in theory it's good against Flamewakers and stuff. The problem is we don't actually like how low in mana it is because it doesn't help us fill out our mana usage well enough. So I might take that out. Recombobulators, Youthful Brewmasters give you ways to deal with things he's living bombed. We have, together with a Spellbreaker and 2 Wailing Souls, we have a total of 7 answers in this deck for his. I think he has 5 Living Bombs. So you can get unlucky and not draw them enough, but it's so damaging that you don't want to have the same number, because if you know, there's 50% chance roughly that he draws more than you can deal with, and you don't want to leave it to that much chance. The bad thing about them is that they're only 2 mana, which gives us the same problem as Shadow Word Pain. Dark Cultist, great 3-drop. Alkanai Soul Priest, great to combo with your hero power to actually affect the board state by killing things, not just kind of healing yourself to when you fill out your mana. Wailing Soul to silence things that got living bombed. You generally want to save these unless, like we eventually had, we had like 3 extra copies, so even if he top decked multiple living bombs in a row, we were fine. Holy Nova uses up mana, and Teak Healbot heals you if you do end up taking early damage from not having a 1-drop. Azure Drakes, the card draw, like I said, is important to keep refilling your hands. Fugin and Starlag are in there because they take up mana, they're easy to combine to use up 10 mana crystals. And if you get an 11/11 Thaddeus out, you do a lot of damage really quickly. And he has a large life total to get through, and you need to get through it because it is inevitable that you will run out of being able to fill up your mana crystals every turn. So at some point, once you're well ahead, you need to just kill him. Force Tank Max, another nice big creature. 8 mana is better. You don't really want to put in 9 mana creatures because it's hard to fill up your mana curve if you've already used your 1-drops early on, which you probably have. Rag, another good one. Even if he gets silenced, it's not a drawback. So given that you're silencing things with things like Wailing Soul and Spellbreaker, you don't really want to play big guys where it's not too disastrous if you have to silence them. That's the deck. Worked on the first attempt for us. On to the next challenge. See you later.